What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 539 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, I have an update as far as my upload and streaming schedule is concerned. It's changing again. I know I just changed it last week, but what I'm trying to do is figure out the best schedule to make sure I can consistently get episodes uploaded to YouTube, but at the same time, make sure I'm getting enough content out and not getting overwhelmed. Because last week I said, I'm gonna do 4 episodes every stream and yada, but it turns out that was too much. I wasn't able to edit 4 episodes and then get them uploaded to YouTube in a timely manner. So therefore, where I was stream wise versus my upload wise on YouTube, it was episodes behind, and I don't like that. I like being streaming and YouTube basically being in the same spots. That way we're watching it together versus you guys watching my reactions. So with that being said, what I've decided to try to do this time is I'm going to stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Twitch, and we're going to watch 3 episodes. And then on Friday nights, we're going to watch 3 episodes at 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then what I'm going to do is then spend the days after a stream working on editing and posting them. So I'm going to take, I have a little chart. It's kind of hard to see because it's probably backwards for you guys. But basically what it's going to be is Monday. I'm going to stream on Monday. I'm going to watch 3 episodes. I will then post those 3 episodes on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm going to then stream 3 episodes. I will then post those on Thursday. Friday, I will then stream 3 episodes. I will then ideally post them on Saturday. Saturday, I will then watch episodes, and then I will actually then post them on Monday. And what I'll do Sunday is I'm not going to post anything on Sunday, and Sunday is just going to be a day of editing for anything I didn't get done on Friday, Saturday, and I'll post it all on Monday. And I'm hoping with this way, with that day off of streaming and just editing, it will prevent the issue of where I have it where I have trouble with YouTube. It just gives me a whole day where if I do have trouble with YouTube, it's fine. Because Tuesday, if I have a whole day worth of trouble with YouTube, it's fine. The next following day is Wednesday when a new stream is. I'm not behind. I'm not oh my god, I'm now another 4 episodes even more behind. It's just, nope. I'm still only 3 episodes behind because they were from the last stream. So we'll see how it goes. I do appreciate you guys being understanding and still showing your support and watching my reactions though. But with that being said, let's go ahead and we'll run today's episode. Reminder though, this is not a market subject to. You should always support the official release. Mozy, you should wait by now. Wait for food. Oh, true. I know there's going to be more to it. But, I'm still not going to not say what I think right now. He said let loose. He didn't give him orders to go there. Gotcha. It's part of the experience to make theories. Appreciate you, Nally. You understand where I'm coming from. Just the way he says it, he makes it seem like it's his fault. I'm the one that pretty much is the reason Arlong did all the shit he did.
この静かな場所で数百年歴史が眠っていたのね。きっとこの先を行けばあった。振り返るな。王の恋を無駄にする気か。It's been a hot minute, I feel since we've seen a horny clip. バブリーさん号。なんたる失態だ。嘆くな。これは王のご命令だ。者ども、これは撤退ではない。城内の海賊を殲滅し、国王を必ずや救出する。まずは深星王子らとの通信手段を確保。一刻も早く王子らと連絡を取り、戦力を整えた上で竜宮城へ戻るのだ。同じ頃、魚人島の一等地ギョバリーヒルズでは。あんたの城を殺されている。これは何をさせるつもりだ。運命。何？
試験だ。
ふざけるな。
黙れ。この国はホーディ船長のものになるのだ。さあ踏むんだ。
北東お菓子工場の町では
I don't think you should mess with the candy factory. Isn't that Big Maw's shit? Human sympathizers. Would it be a picture of the Queen's face?
文化会館前では
簡単だろ。その踏み絵を踏むか、この島を出るか。
This guy low-key scares me. Like, yeah. Like, I feel like he's stronger than Horty.
どっちも嫌なら切っていいと言われている。
東のマリンショッピングモールでは
国から出てけだとバカ言うな。
見ろ、お前らは人間たちの残酷な差別意識を知ってるじゃないか。
なんだよ、何してるんだよ。どうなってんだよ。
人間と巨人が手を取り合うなど幻想に過ぎない。おとなしくホーディ用にひざまずけ。人間どもを支配し
Oh god.
変えるのだ。
できない。
踏み絵を踏めねえやつはぶっ潰すどうすん。
Don't step on.
亡き母上の写真を踏ませると
Yeah, that's so fucked. She's so pretty. Oh, that's so fucked.
どうすりゃいいんだ俺たち。バンダーデッケンも取り逃がし、白星姫も目の前で麦わらの海賊に連れ去られた。人魚の娘たちが行方不明になってる。
Oh god, I totally forgot about that motherfucker. I totally forgot about that motherfucker. Bro, good on you, man, cause fucking you are a sly motherfucker.
サイズ人魚さん。考えただけで恐ろしい額。あなた。どうも。こんにちは。
Gross.
白星姫大丈夫じゃ。
本当ですか？
ああ、王は必ずわしがお助けする。
Dude, Megalo, get that fucking stupid smirk off your face.
話をする時間をいただきたい。
Where'd you get the big cup from?
お茶です。
相変わらずだね、三時チン。
あめ。てめえに出したじゃねえぞ。
それで、ジンベエさん。一体どういうこと？あんたがアーロンをイーストブルーへ解き放ったって。
俺もそう聞いてるぞ。昔、俺とルフィが初めて七部会のジンベエって名を聞いた時も、与作の野郎にそう説明された。
Oh my god. Like no disrespect to him whatsoever, but now seeing that that's who told us about Jimbei, I'm just like, you guys really thought I was gonna remember something that he fucking said randomly back in the day? Like, nah, I wasn't focused on side characters' information. At no point did I think that side characters were going to telling us, you know what I mean? Like, that was in my infant stage of One Piece where I didn't understand, like, the foreshadowing that Oda does. You know, I was looking at, like, main characters for information, not side characters like that. So, it's just funny to me that, of course, that's who is telling us the information. Never mess with Oda level foreshadowing. Like, it's just, it's not even, like, the levels of foreshadowing. It's just, it is the levels of foreshadowing. It's also who does the foreshadowing and when they do it. Because in my experience, a lot of the times people that do the foreshadowing are main characters, but he'll throw in those side characters who have information that you need to pay attention to. Because I know back in the day, I would have not listened to that. I would have 100% been like, whatever you said, what's Luffy saying? Low key, can we check in on them? I want to see what Johnny looks like.
そうだったかな。
お前のことだ。忘れてんだろ。
元気かな。
ジンベエ。何か言い訳してってんなら聞くが、言葉には気をつけろよ。何を隠す。
I don't think he'll make excuses.
ここにいる麗しき航海士ナミさんの故郷こそアーロンに支配された島。
The good news is I know Jimbei's not going to try to talk his way out of it. He will be upfront and honest with us. I don't want flashbacks.
そして自分の目で見た世界地図を作るんだ。じゃあ初めて描いたこの島の地図は夢の一歩ね。私はナミとノジコの母親代わりだからね。大事な家族だからね。
You God, why?
海賊だ。海賊が来たぞ。ご機嫌麗しい。くだらねえ人間どもよ。今この瞬間からこの村、いやこの島を俺の支配下とする。払えねえやつは殺す。
Like knowing the backstory, and it's so different seeing him now.
私家族がいないなんて言えないや。たとえ命を落としたとしても口先だけでも親になりたいじゃない。あいつらは私の子でしょ。
くだらねえ愛に死ねえ。
ノジコ、ナミ大好き。
なんだこりゃ。海賊。
ダメ。それは私が書いた大事なものよ。返して。
お前が書いた。
返せ。ダメ。
ほう、見事なもんだ。貴重な人材だ。連れてこい。
人間に食わす飯なんかねえよ。黙って海図書き続けろ。
1億ベリー耳揃えてここへ持ってこい。
泥棒だ。財宝を盗みやがった。犯人はガキだ。この棒で撃ち殺せ。
あと7000万。7000万で村を。
おお、よく帰ったね。帰るしかねえか。おかえり、我が測量士。
今さらアーロンを不憫だなんて思うつもりはない。だけど私は2年前シャボンディ諸島に着くまであんなに強い魚人たちが人間から迫害を受けていたなんて知らなかった。ケイミーが人さらいに捕まってそれを追ってた時、私は目を疑った。そっくりだったから。
憧れてたんだ。許してほしくて言うんじゃねえぞ。ナミ、アーロンさんは人間が大嫌いだった。恨んでた。俺たちはやりすぎた。
人間たちの住む世界に憧れてたのは事実だ。俺もアーロンさんもみんななのにたくさんの人を傷つけた。大昔魚人と人魚は魚類と分類されてたそうだ。だけど200年前竜宮王国は世界政府の加盟国となり、人間たちとの友好を結んで王は世界会議への参加も許された。でも人間たちは魚人を嫌い続けた。
人間の海賊たちがこの島で暴れ回る恐怖は今でもはっきり覚えてる。頭から離れない。魚人島は人間たちに占領された。
そこを救ってくれたのが今は亡き白ひげの親父さんじゃ。島に平和が戻った。しかし人間たちの魚人嫌いがやむわけじゃない。お前さんらもシャボンディ諸島で見たはずじゃ。一度権力を手に入れた者ほど変化を恐れるもの。魚人と人間の交友を決めたのは政府じゃったが、その中心人物であればあるほど差別体質は深く染みついていた。魚人と人間の関係は変わることはなかった。魚人島ではこの腐った歴史を変えようと乙姫王妃、人間と共に暮らすことを島民たちに説き続けた。もう一人は奴隷解放の英雄フィッシャータイガー。
なんとか
That name. We need to know about him.
人間との決別を叫び、世界のタブーを犯し、たった一人で聖地マリージョアを襲撃。太陽の海賊団を結成する男じゃ。
太陽の？
ああ、わしもアーロンもハチも当然。
Because at a young age had the drip though.
魚人海賊団が海にいることは同時に人間との友好を実現しようとする乙姫王妃の未来を変えようとする乙姫王妃に対し、未来を捨てて今苦しむ同族の奴隷たちを救い出したフィッシャータイガー。どちらが正しいかなどとても決められん。二人の偉人、その心の叫びを。
There's a reason why Fishman and humans in One Piece parallel black and whites in human history, which honestly is very interesting to me in a sense that I know there was racism in Japan, but was is it supposed to be a parallel to black and white racism? Japan is still full of racism, right? But what I mean is specifically black and white racism. That's what I'm specifically talking about. I understand there's racism everywhere. What I'm talking about is specifically what Lumi's saying is that Fishman Island and the human is supposed to be a parallel to black and white. I want to know, was black and white racism a dynamic in Japan? Because if it's not, then it's weird that Oda is then writing a parallel for a Western problem. That's what I'm getting at. I think it's just a general concept of racism and slavery. Okay. Thank you, Ramen. Right. Okay, that's all I want to know. I just want to know if it's general racism and slavery, then I understand that. That's perfectly understandable. But if it was Oda specifically trying to portray black and white, I was just that's weird. If you guys didn't have that dynamic in your country, that's weird that you would then write that into your anime. I was taught about the European slave trade, but that might have just been me. I think I was taught about the slave trade, but it was more of just about we brought them from Europe over to America. And then we talked about the American side of it. We never talked about, oh yeah, well, you know, when they were trading Europe, you know, they weren't just sold off into America countries, they were also sold off into China countries. We were never specifically told, like, hey, let's go ahead and study that China's trade as well. That just, at least in my school, maybe it was because I'm from like a small town. I mean, Oda added a lot of different races to have counterparts in our world, like Native Americans from Shenandoah. Oh yeah, that's true, Rhino. Yeah, you're right. The Skypea people, I think, were supposed to be Native Americans. Okay, so yeah, I guess Oda, that would make sense now I'm thinking about it, for Oda to include Western practices, ideals in his anime to draw us in. Because I guess if it was just centered around Japanese culture / history and issues type things, it wouldn't draw us in, because I wouldn't have any relativeness to it. I don't know, but I'm still curious as to what Jimbei's, I mean, obviously I was wrong. I don't know. I was gonna say, I take back what I say about Jimbei, but I don't know. This is a complicated issue, and I don't, as Jimbei said, I don't think there is a right or wrong. I'm now like, okay, well, again, I'm not gonna get into it, never mind. It's just, if someone bullies you, do you have a right then to bully your bullies? Or is that not okay? You know? I guess that's where I'm coming at. Like, Arlong, like, during that little flashback they had with Arlong and them all growing up, I was just getting heated because I'm just like thinking, like, dude, you guys are justifying everything that they did, you know, like, if for years on it, like, I guess, like, if back in like the 1960s, 1950s, during like the civil rights, if like black people were then like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and take over a white town, and then they then create like their own black KKK to do horrible things to white people, would that be justifiable based on what happened to them and what the white people did to them? I don't think so. Just because I don't think an eye for an eye is the right solution. But I think we're arguing about justification. So are they justified in feeling that anger towards humans and wanting to act out that vindictiveness? Is that justifiable? And emotionally, I think it is. Majin, at that time, I think so, but I'm just an eye for an eye kind of guy. Right? Like, I ultimately, I'm thinking, like, we can't just go around, like, just because someone was mean to you in the past doesn't mean gives you a right, doesn't give you a right to then be mean to them in the future. However, do I understand you wanting to? 100%. Exactly, Lumi. I think you just nailed it on the head, Lumi. It's okay to feel emotions, but it's what you do with those emotions are what matters, right? It's like, it's what you do. You can't, what's that saying? It's don't make permanent decisions based on temporary feelings. So it's like, you know, don't permanently start to, I'm the same, an eye for an eye. See, I don't know. I get it, but then, like, Nally, like, if I go after Nally, my grandpa went after your grandpa. Nally, my grandpa was racist towards your grandpa. And so then your grandpa installed it to you to hate my family. You now grow up and are now in the opportunity to, like, punish my family. Don't you think it would be better for you to show that you are better than what my grandpa was, than to lower yourself to be like, well, you guys did it to us, I'm going to do it back? Shouldn't we rise above it and be like, well, I understand what you guys did to us. That was fucked. I don't want to put you guys through what you guys put us through. I'm going to rise above it. What's... I know I'm just rambling at this point, but what's now just going through my mind now is, this is not a fucking kid show. There is no fucking way this was meant for kids. Like, you cannot tell me that at a young age, at like 13, 12 years old, watching this, you were understanding all these nuances. There's just no way in my mind. Like, unless I was that sheltered as a kid, but I would have just not... This whole, like, what we're discussing right now, right and wrong, I wouldn't even discuss that in my brain. It would have just went right over my head. I've been like, yeah, whatever, now get to the fighting. Although, I imagine 4 kids saw this arc and wondered, where the hell do we do here? Like, for real, like, how would you paint this for a kid's show where it doesn't seem so... I don't even know what the word is, because, like, this is the reason why we say Oda is the best author, because he does stuff like this. Could the author of Naruto pull off an arc like this? That's a loaded question, I feel like. Could Naruto, the anime, pull this off? No. Could the author of Naruto pull this off? I think probably. Naruto is a pretty good anime. He kind of tried with Pain, but it was just... Right. He tried with Pain, but the Pain did not work. You kind of got it. You got the sense of it. Because he talked about... You know, I mean, Pain's speeches, I think, are one of the most famous... Is the most famous speeches throughout Naruto. So, I mean, it definitely resonates with people, Pain and everything, but not like what Oda is doing. I'm really curious as to what a young person feels about this anime. Like, I low-key cannot wait till Laker gets older and I can show it to him, because I want to know what goes through the mind of someone who's like 10 years old watching this episode. Watching Cammy about to get sold, does that upset them and get them like visually like, ugh, oh my god, are they just upset because bad guy Cammy, or do they understand that like her getting sold means she's gonna become a slave, and they understand all the... So alright, well that was it for my reaction episode 539 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this reaction. It's been real, it's been tough. It's been real tough. Later on.